Homelessness is at an all-time high. It just broke all types of records. That's right, it's nuts. But I thought that the economy was in a good place. I mean, all of these media outlets saying that
everything's going in the right direction.
How is it that we have data that shows that there's more homeless people than ever? How is that possible? Well, we're gonna talk about it, guys, and we're gonna break it down and show you the reason why things aren't going the way that a lot of people are saying that they are. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. And as always, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Check out in the description, check out in the pinned comment. I have a newsletter. Yes, a newsletter where you will get tremendous value from. It is free. You cannot beat that. Yes, it's free. You cannot beat that. Look at this chart here. It says the estimated number of people experiencing homelessness in the US. Now, all you have to do, it's not, you don't have to be a math scientist here, right? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that this chart is going straight to the moon. Straight to the moon. Let's take a look at this. Well, okay, it's going down. Okay, now, oh man, what's going on here? And then it just skyrockets. But from my understanding, the Fed has been coming telling you guys that,
guys, everything's still going fine. Everything's going correct.
You're watching CNN, you're watching Fox News, you're watching all these other guys.
Hey, everything's fine. Hey, man, look, inflation is going down. Hey, we don't want you to talk about how you went to the grocery store and steaks are 4 times more than they were the last year. That's not the conversation we're having. We're bringing down inflation. It's down to 3-something%. So yeah, I mean, forget about that. Don't look at that. That's something else.
That's what these guys are telling you. And then you see numbers like this, where you see that it just goes almost a 90-degree angle, just straight up into the sky, into the stratosphere, that this many people are homeless.
Now I'm a homeless person.
Homelessness in the US has jumped record levels in 2023, government says. The government is saying. So you're telling me, on one hand, the government is telling us homelessness is going up because this is their data. And then on the other hand, they're telling us everything's going good, guys. Soft landing. Soft landing. We're going to achieve a soft landing. No recession landing.
Don't worry about that crazy recession. We're not gonna have it. Yeah, we're not gonna have it. No recession, soft landing. Homelessness? That's another data point. Don't worry about that.
U.S. homelessness reached record highs in 2023, according to data that the federal government released on Friday. The big picture, homelessness increased by 12% nationwide since last year, and it rose across all household types, the Department of Housing and Urban Development said in a new report. Now, guys, I want you to really think about this, because seeing is believing, right? When you go to the grocery store, when you go try to buy a new car, when you do anything in today's age, is it more expensive? And how much is it more expensive than things that you paid for last year? I just want you to do that math. And when you do that math, aren't things increasing by double or triple? I mean, we don't even want to go to housing. Housing just by itself has went up crazy numbers. Anything associated with housing has shot up through the roof. And so you're telling me that the Fed on one hand is telling us everything is going good, but we have homelessness, and you are seeing with your own eyes that if you go to the grocery store, if you buy anything, if you try to buy a house today, that it's way higher than it was previously before? Make that make sense to me. Make the math. About 653,100 people experienced homelessness on a single night in 2023, according to the annual count done in January. This year results in the highest number of people reported experiencing homelessness in a single night since reporting began in 2007, report says. So you're telling me everything isn't going as good as it said it is. This is the reason why, guys, I say it's so important that you watch videos like this, or that you keep an eye on your market, you keep an eye on your finances. This is the reason why an emergency savings account is important. So you can be ready and not put yourself in a situation where you could have bought a house that's over $100,000 that you're now seeing that the houses down the street are now getting bought at a cheaper price than you bought it a year or two ago. Yes. That's what's happening right now. Now, is it going down $100,000 a month or something like that? No, but do you really want to see someone buy a house next door to you for $10,000 less and you overpaid for that house? Nobody wants to see that. But that is the case. If you go to Austin, Arizona, some places in Florida, a lot of places in California, you're seeing that a lot of these numbers that people bought, these prices that people overpaid, they're losing value. We don't even want to talk about the luxury market. The luxury market is seeing ridiculous numbers. I just saw a house that it may be a one of a kind, but I just saw a house where the person paid $10 million less than what they bought for it.
Wow.
Someone bought the house for $10 million less. Now you can't tell me, you cannot tell me that that is normal. I get it, it's a luxury place, right? It's a luxury house, I get that. But $10 million? The writing's on the wall. Black, African, and indigenous people were overrepresented among the population experiencing homelessness, as has been the case in previous year HUD found. Black people made up 13% of the US population in 2023, but made up 21% of the US population living in poverty, 37% of all people experience homelessness, and 50% of homeless people in families and children. Asian and Asian American people had the largest percent increase in homelessness, up 40% in 2022 to a total of 11,574. Hispanic and Latino people saw the largest increase, up 28% from 2022, from 179,336 in 2023. Guys, this is no joke. This is craziness. This is craziness. This is the reason why I say you have to take a hold of your finances. You have to make sure you can't put all of your trust in these corporations, these jobs that tell you, hey, you know what? We're going to be loyal to you. You cannot believe that there will be loyalty. You have to understand. And I say it all the time. These companies aren't loyal. They will fire you. Let me repeat this again for the people in back. Listen to me. They will fire you for money.
I'm fired, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
They do not care. So what do you need to do? You need to make sure that you have all of your finances together, emergency savings account, do what's best for you and your finance. By the numbers. You hear what I'm saying? By the numbers. I understand emotions can get into this, but if you do the math on this and you do the math on the house and the numbers pencil out, go for it. I understand, no judgment, but a lot of times these numbers don't even pin out. And you guys are buying these things, buying these items. You're putting yourself in a predicament where you can go bankrupt, or you're always chasing to pay bills. That's not what I want for you. I want you to prosper. And if it means that you don't get caught up in this FOMO of buying houses at the highest point of of how much they cost, and focusing on purchase price and not interest rate, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to tell you. This will help you not just with buying a house, but it will help you with finances. And you think I'm joking when I say people will buy the most ridiculous things? I just did a post on my community page. Look at this. Local Honda dealer selling 1995 Honda Accord for $24,911. Did you miss the red part here? 1995 Honda Accord for almost $25,000. And somebody's gonna say, this is a good deal. This is a good deal. I can't believe it. I can't believe somebody is going to purchase this, like I said at the top here, and then they're gonna get it financed for 7 years, 11% interest. And then they're gonna tell me, man, Orlando, but it had brand new tires on it. Oh man, listen, people will get mad at me because I'm laughing. They're like, Orlando, why are you laughing? I mean, but this is foolishness. This is truly foolishness. You're gonna buy a 1995 Honda Accord for $25,000, get it financed on top of that. Get it financed on top of that. And then you're gonna say,
Yeah, it was a good deal. I love Honda Accords.
I can guarantee you guys, this won't be someone who goes in and their hobby is to rebuild Honda Accords. That's not gonna be the person who buys this. The person who buys this car will be financially strapped. The person who buys this car should never have even thought about buying this car. That's the person who's gonna buy the car. They're gonna pay double or triple the amount from a buy here, pay here dealership. And this is the things that I'm talking about when I say to people, and people say, Orlando, the economy is doing good. Well, if the economy is doing good, why is this even offered? Why would a car dealership even think about putting this up if someone wasn't going to buy it? If they thought the market was so against this, why would they sell this? Because someone is going to buy it, and they're looking Guys, listen to me. They're looking to sell it to you. They're looking to make a mockery financially of you. When you leave this dealership, the car salesman who sold this to you, he's gonna be dancing. He's gonna be dancing, I promise you. He's gonna dance and they're gonna all get in a circle and tell stories about how they sold a 1995 Honda Accord to some sucker. I'm telling you, you're gonna be in the car dealership fire stories where they all sit around the fire and tell the ridiculous stories of how consumers got tricked into buying horrible cars. So I know what I'm gonna get in the comment section. I'm gonna get someone who defends this and say, Orlando, did you know that was a classic? Orlando, did you know these things sell on eBay in a foreign country for $100,000? This is a steal. Someone's gonna come up with some extreme use of why this is a steal. Please put it in the comment section. I will love to be humored. Please put it in the comment section and tell me why this is a spectacular deal. This is the reason why when you see things like this, there's a reason why homelessness is shot up. People are getting trapped into things like this. You go here and they say, oh, 500 credit score? Great, no problem. We got you. You need that car? We got you. We'll sell you this car. Then when this car breaks down on you and when you take it to the mechanic, he'll be like,
oh man, the tubes were corroded. They basically were dust. I mean, as soon as air went through the tubes, it disintegrated.
I'm just saying, guys, the economy isn't good. And so I hope you've got value out of this content, guys. As always, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you in your first rental property. Check it out, and the information I'll provide for you in that video will be gold, I promise. See you in the next one. Thanks.